Like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit. Am I the asshole for putting my dog to sleep? I, 29F, was never allowed to have a pet as a child. My mom is not a huge animal person and my dad swore off getting close to any other animals after losing his beloved childhood dog. I have always loved animals and would beg my parents for a pet for every birthday and holiday from the time I was 4 years old. The answer was always no. Until I was 13. And the answer was finally yes. So long as I agreed to be the main caretaker. I obviously excitedly agreed and was then introduced to my new best friend, Theo. He was a schnauzer with the most beautiful little face you could ever imagine. I immediately loved him more than anything and we spent all of our time together. I walked him before and after school, fed him breakfast and dinner, gave him baths, and he slept in my bed with me every night. We've never been apart longer than a week. He's been my best friend and honestly my baby. I love him so much it hurts. About a year ago I met my now BF at a bar and we hit it off immediately. He took to Theo instantly and loved him like his own. Theo got older and with that came new ailments and illnesses. Last week I noticed he was pooping blood so I rushed him to the emergency vet and they diagnosed him with severe pancreatitis and he had to be admitted overnight. When I picked him the vet said the next 24 hours would be critical. I stayed up all night making sure he was breathing. He was very lethargic all the next day. In the middle of the next night he woke up yelping. I rushed him back to the vet and he had a new infection and internal bleeding. They said they could do surgery but at his age the risk of him dying in the surgery was very high. I tried to call BF many times but he sleeps with his sound off so I got no answer. I called my dad and he picked up and I just burst into tears. My dad comforted me and told me to do what I thought was best but in his opinion Theo shouldn't live in pain and it would be better to be with him when he passed than let him die alone in surgery. I made the decision it was best for Theo to put him to sleep peacefully. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I held him the whole time. It was so fast. I immediately vomited when I got home. I laid on the floor with his toys and just sobbed until morning. My BF rushed over when he woke up and saw my messages. He came in and said, "Did you really do it?" I just nodded yes and he got angry. He started saying things like, "How could you do that to him?" And, "He trusted you. He thinks I should have gotten a second opinion and tried the surgery. He says I abandoned him when he needed me most. I feel like I did too. I let my baby down and I took his life from him." He's also mad I didn't try harder to reach him. I don't know, maybe I should have waited but my baby was in pain and I just wasn't thinking about anything else. I miss Theo so much it hurts to breathe sometimes and I don't know if I did the wrong thing. Am I the asshole? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit.